Hey tech enthusiasts, welcome back to ChatGPT Insights. The future is accelerating, and we've got the hottest updates you absolutely cannot miss. Get ready for mind-blowing comparisons, revolutionary hardware, and a serious warning about AI's impact on our lives. Stick around, you won't want to miss this. First up, we're diving deep into the ultimate showdown. ChatGPT-5 Pro versus the standard ChatGPT-5. We've got the specs, the performance, and the verdict on which one reigns supreme. Is the Pro worth the premium price tag? We've got the answers. Next, the legendary Sam Altman is hyping a brand new ChatGPT device, and the buzz is huge. With design input from Jony Ive, this could be the AI hardware that changes everything. What makes it so special? We're breaking it all down. And finally, we're tackling a controversial AI use case that's sparking debate, plus a chilling real-world warning about blindly trusting AI for health advice. You need to hear this. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. ChatGPT-5 Pro vs standard ChatGPT-5, the ultimate showdown. The latest AI models from OpenAI are here, and the buzz around ChatGPT-5 Pro is undeniable. Touted as the muscle car engine of the new GPT-5 lineup, Pro is engineered for deeper thinking, extended research, and longer creative outputs. But does this enhanced power justify its hefty $200 monthly subscription? We put it to the test against the standard ChatGPT-5 to find out. OpenAI claims Pro excels at synthesizing multiple topics creatively. To test this, we tasked both models with a complex prompt. Explain how the physics of black holes could inspire architectural design, then imagine a futuristic building that borrows those principles. The standard ChatGPT-5 provided a solid, multi-paragraph explanation of black hole physics, from gravitational collapse to event horizons. It then conceptualized the Event Horizon Tower, a cylindrical structure with a reflective, curved facade designed to mimic the distortion of light near a black hole. Its description was clear and functional. ChatGPT-5 Pro, however, took a more narrative and evocative approach. Its explanation of black hole physics was delivered with a flair reminiscent of science communicators. The building it envisioned, the ergosphere, was described as a public science and performing arts center. The AI detailed a sunken urban plaza leading to a toroidal ring structure, its outer surface a deep matte ceramic metal composite that shifts in appearance from day to night. Pro didn't stop at aesthetics. It elaborated on internal layouts, HVAC systems, and the building's potential cultural impact, focusing on energy exchange with the city. Next, we explored Pro's multi-form reporting capabilities with the prompt. Create a complete starter guide for training a new puppy that combines behavioral science, practical scheduling, and real-world examples. Standard ChatGPT-5 offered a concise introduction to structured communication in training, delving into operant conditioning and reward cycles. It provided a daily schedule with troubleshooting tips, such as managing crate training. Pro, in contrast, generated an entire book-like guide, incorporating breed-specific traits and environmental context. It included a detailed 12-week curriculum with daily and weekly goals, alongside a sample schedule. Crucially, Pro presented a comparative chart of current dog training theories, referencing recent scientific studies on techniques like clicker training and behavior shaping. This demonstrated a significantly deeper, research-backed approach. Finally, we tested Pro's contradiction resolution with a prompt on balancing the Oscars' prestige with mainstream appeal. The Academy wants to boost ratings, but also honor art. Some argue for more blockbuster nominees. Others want stricter artistic standards. Write a proposal for balancing prestige with mainstream appeal. Standard ChatGPT-5 acknowledged the historical tension and suggested a hybrid scoring model incorporating box office, streaming, and critical acclaim. It listed potential nominees like Guardians of the Galaxy Vol. 3, Past Lives, and Oppenheimer. Pro offered a more comprehensive analysis of the Oscars' viewership decline, citing Nielsen data and broader cultural shifts. Its proposal focused on maintaining the Best Picture category, but diversifying nominees to include cultural juggernauts, art films, animation, international cinema, documentaries, and genre breakouts. Pro also outlined implementation strategies and success metrics. While ChatGPT 5 Pro delivers impressive depth and complex analysis, especially for specialized tasks like architectural design inspired by black holes or advanced puppy training guides, the question remains, is it necessary for everyday users? For 95% of tasks, the standard ChatGPT 5, especially with its auto mode, is more than sufficient. The Pro version's advanced capabilities shine in niche, high-demand scenarios, but its $200 monthly cost makes it a luxury rather than a necessity for most. Unless your work involves designing theoretical structures or optimizing complex behavioral learning curves, the standard model likely meets your needs. But is the current AI landscape already pushing the boundaries of what's possible with hardware? We're about to find out. We're diving into OpenAI's next big move in the world of AI devices. OpenAI's mystery ChatGPT device, Jony Ive's vision unveiled. OpenAI CEO Sam Altman has ignited excitement around a new, unannounced ChatGPT device, describing its design with such reverence that he joked putting a case on it would be a crime. This level of design-centric hype immediately draws parallels to the original iPhone launch. The reason for this elevated focus on aesthetics? Legendary Apple designer Jony Ive is reportedly leading the charge. OpenAI acquired Ive's hardware company, Lovefrom, in May for a reported $6.5 billion, signaling a major commitment to hardware innovation. While details remain scarce, Altman's comments and the involvement of Jony Ive suggest a paradigm shift in how we interact with artificial intelligence. The device is rumored to move away from traditional screen-based interfaces towards a more ambient, voice-first experience. This screen-free, voice-first design implies a device that is always on and context-aware, designed to offer proactive assistance without requiring explicit commands or screen interaction. Unlike current AI tools confined to browsers or apps, this new hardware aims to be a seamless, wearable, or easily carried companion, deeply integrated into users' daily lives. OpenAI's strategic investment in hardware, coupled with Ive's renowned minimalist and intuitive design philosophy, indicates a bold vision to redefine AI interaction through beautiful, functional hardware. Altman's playful warning about cases underscores the belief that this device's design is a core feature, meant to be displayed rather than concealed. This approach could fundamentally alter the perception and utility of AI, transforming it from a tool accessed on demand to a constant, unobtrusive presence. The implications are significant. We might be on the cusp of an era where AI assistance is as natural and integrated as conversation. Imagine an AI that understands your environment, anticipates your needs, and communicates information or performs tasks through voice, without you ever needing to pull out your phone. This could revolutionize accessibility, productivity, and the very nature of human-computer interaction. The collaboration between OpenAI's AI prowess and Jony Ive's design mastery promises a device that is not just intelligent, but also a pleasure to use and behold, potentially setting a new standard for consumer electronics in the age of AI. Industry analysts are keenly watching this development, anticipating that OpenAI's hardware venture could either validate the market for AI-specific gadgets or prove to be a niche experiment. However, given the caliber of talent involved and the strategic importance of hardware in the AI ecosystem, the potential impact is immense. If successful, this device could usher in a new wave of AI-powered hardware, moving beyond smartphones and smart speakers to more integrated and personalized forms of interaction. But as we explore the exciting future of AI hardware, we need to pause and consider how we're using AI in our daily lives right now. Are we using it to enhance our experiences, or are we letting it diminish them? We're looking at a controversial AI prompt that's raising some serious questions. AI summaries versus the soul of literature, a dangerous trend. In the ever-expanding digital landscape, we constantly seek tools to streamline information consumption. While AI summarization tools like NotebookLM offer efficient ways to digest nonfiction content, a recent trend has emerged that many find deeply concerning: using AI to summarize fictional works, chapter by chapter. This practice, championed by some as a time-saving innovation, is being criticized for stripping literature of its inherent beauty and the very essence of the reading experience. The core of the debate lies in what makes literature valuable. It's not just the plot or the information conveyed, but the journey of discovery, the emotional resonance, the nuanced language, and the author's unique voice. Summarizing a novel with AI, as described in a viral Reddit thread, essentially bypasses this journey. Users are employing detailed prompts to condense entire chapters into brief overviews, effectively consuming the story without engaging with the prose. This approach fundamentally alters the act of reading from an immersive, contemplative activity into a passive data extraction process. Critics argue that this method diminishes the art form itself. One widely shared sentiment likens it to putting a Michelin star meal through a blender and eating it as a shake, technically consuming the components, but losing the culinary artistry and sensory pleasure. The argument is that if a book's content can be fully grasped through a summary, it might not be a book worth reading in the first place, suggesting a potential misdirection of effort or a misunderstanding of literature's purpose. The act of reading, particularly fiction, is about more than just plot points. It's about engaging with complex characters, appreciating stylistic choices, and interpreting themes through the author's narrative. AI summaries, by their nature, flatten this rich experience into a digestible, albeit hollow, version. This trend also highlights broader concerns about declining attention spans and the oversimplification of content. With the prevalence of AI-powered summaries in articles and the growing popularity of short-form video, there's a risk of devaluing in-depth engagement. While AI can be an excellent tool for understanding complex nonfiction subjects, such as academic texts or technical manuals, its application to creative works is seen by many as a step too far. It encourages a passive consumption model that prioritizes speed and efficiency over depth and appreciation. The value of literature, and indeed much of art, lies in the effort required to engage with it, the personal interpretation it fosters, and the expanded worldview it can provide. Ultimately, the call is for AI to be used as a guide, not a surrogate. AI can help us discover what books to read, what movies to watch, or what games to play by providing recommendations and context. However, it should not replace the act of experiencing these creative works firsthand. The curated nature of our media consumption is part of what makes it meaningful. We cannot consume everything, and that scarcity, combined with personal engagement, imbues our choices with greater significance. Relying on AI to do the consuming for us risks creating a superficial understanding of culture and art, sacrificing depth for the illusion of efficiency. While we grapple with how we consume content, a stark reminder emerges about the potential dangers of misinterpreting AI advice, especially when it comes to our health. Get ready for a cautionary tale that might make you think twice about your next health query to an AI. AI health advice gone wrong, a bromide poisoning case study. A concerning incident has highlighted the critical risks of relying on artificial intelligence for health-related advice. A 60-year-old man, seeking to reduce his salt intake, was hospitalized with severe paranoia and hallucinations after following a suggestion from ChatGPT to replace table salt with sodium bromide. This case, documented by physicians in the Annals of Internal Medicine, Clinical Cases, serves as a stark warning about the potential dangers of unqualified AI-driven health recommendations. The patient, who had no prior history of psychiatric issues, presented to the hospital exhibiting paranoia and hallucinations, believing his neighbor was poisoning him. His condition deteriorated rapidly, leading to an involuntary psychiatric hold. Upon recovery, he revealed that he had been conducting a personal experiment to eliminate table salt from his diet after learning about its negative health effects. His method involved consulting ChatGPT, which, when asked what chloride could be replaced with, suggested bromide. This substitution was maintained for 3 months. Physicians involved in the case, while lacking direct access to the patient's specific ChatGPT conversation logs, replicated the query using ChatGPT 3.5. Their own interaction confirmed that bromide was indeed suggested as a replacement for chloride, albeit with a caveat that context matters. Crucially, The AI did not provide a specific health warning or inquire about the user's intent, actions that a human medical professional would typically undertake. This lack of critical safety checks in the AI's response proved to be profoundly dangerous. Bromism, the medical condition resulting from excessive bromide intake, was a recognized toxic syndrome in the early 20th century, often linked to over-the-counter medications and sedatives, and was believed to account for a significant percentage of psychiatric admissions. While rare today, the availability of bromide-containing substances, facilitated by the internet, has led to sporadic reemergence of cases. Sodium bromide, commonly used in veterinary medicine for epilepsy in animals, is not intended for human consumption as a salt substitute. OpenAI, the developer of ChatGPT, has stated that its terms of service prohibit using the bot for health condition treatment, and that its AI systems are trained to encourage users to seek professional guidance. However, this case underscores a critical gap between policy and real-world application. The AI's response, while technically providing information, failed to adequately assess risk or guide the user towards safe practices. The incident emphasizes that AI, while powerful, lacks the nuanced judgment, ethical considerations, and diagnostic capabilities of a qualified healthcare professional. The medical community is increasingly concerned about the proliferation of AI-generated health information, much of which can be inaccurate, incomplete, or dangerously misleading. Patients are urged to exercise extreme caution and always consult with doctors or other licensed healthcare providers for any health concerns or before making significant changes to their diet or treatment regimens. The convenience of AI should never supersede the necessity of professional medical expertise. That's a powerful reminder about the limits of AI. Now, let's quickly recap the biggest tech stories we covered today and what they mean for you. And that's a wrap on today's ChatGPT Insights. We saw ChatGPT-5 Pro potentially outshine its standard sibling, but at a steep price. OpenAI is hinting at a revolutionary, screen-free AI device with Jony Ive's design touch. We debated the ethics of using AI to summarize fiction, and a chilling case showed the real-world dangers of trusting AI for health advice. Stay informed, stay critical, and keep those AI conversations going. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to ChatGPT Insights for more cutting-edge tech news, and hit that notification bell so you're always in the loop. Follow us on all social platforms for daily updates.